Hey guys, it's Ilya here, and today we're talking about the Soviet Tier 9 light tank T-54 lightweight. This tank is the last step before T-100 LT in the Soviet light line, so let's have a closer look at what we have here. First, the main LT stuff, as usual. 390 meters view range and up to 34% camo. It means that solely by these two parameters, lightweight is, I would say, below average among LT9. For example, our U-251 has 410 meters view range and comparable camo. T-49 has also 410 meters view range with slightly worse camo. Those are really dangerous enemies for lightweight in terms of view range. Also, MX-1390 has less view range, 380, but it has more camo than lightweight. So T-54 lightweight can't really impress with view range and camo balance. It's really not the best thing about this tank, but it can use its view range and camo really well, and especially because, well, on tier 9 you're already supposed to have 2 full perks probably, so you will already have well-trained crew with good view range, good camo, and you can use what you have with the mobility that lightweight offers to you. You have way over 30 horses per ton and 69 km/h max speed, and also pretty good ground resistance. This tank is an antelope. It's never late anywhere, it turns comfortably quick, so this mobility allows lightweight to be a very good scout, a very aggressive scout. You quickly drive past enemies, they miss you, you're so quick, you turn left, right, you dodge enemy fire. That feels so just great, and those 390 meters that you have, that is well enough for this kind of scouting. Of course, like all other Soviet lights, lightweight has some armor that is worth mentioning. 80 mm of frontal hull armor won't really impress anyone, everyone will penetrate you in the hull, but at least there are good chances that the high explosive of T-49 won't pen you in the front, so you're not that afraid of T-49 like, for example, French or German lights. Also, the side of the hull is 60, of course that's very little, yeah, everyone mostly will penetrate you there, but if needed, this tank can side scrape. You can provoke enemy to shoot your tank without damage. He will shoot your track, then you fix your track and damage the reloading enemy. That doesn't happen very often, but when it does, you know, it's a very nice bonus. Also, your frontal hull armor, those 80 mm and good moss, that allow you to ram enemy lights effectively if needed. Again, especially paper, French and German lights, they will lose a lot of hit points after you ram them. But much better part of armor is the turret. This turret allows you to ding off shells with 220 and less penetration, sometimes even more. But mainly you will bounce off the shells of other LT9, LT8, and some tier 8 and 9 mediums with lower penetrations too, like T-54, like T-54E1 American tier 9 medium. So make sure to use your turret. In certain situations it gives really good advantage, especially now when there are so many lights in teams, when there are so many LT8, LT9 against you. You can really be pretty confident when you stick your turret only out. So try playing from turret in Pilsen, in Kharkov on the central square. You will be surprised how much damage it can block against lights in tier 9 and 8 mediums. Okay, now let's look at the gun, because, you know, it's also pretty important for a light tank, especially in this battle. And the gun of lightweight is pretty controversial. On the good side, there is quick APCR as both main and gold round, and outstanding, really outstanding gun handling. Shooting on the move is something you will do a lot in this tank, and you will be successful in it. Unfortunately, the penetration of 208 is not always enough, so personally I take 50-50 main and gold. And as you can see, I still use all main rounds first. You don't have to shoot gold all the time, but in certain situations you won't really have choice. And yes, I remember about the penetration of regular T-54 201, but that's completely another story. I really hope that T-54, the regular one, will get the penetration buffed, because it really needs it. So, let's get back to lightweight. The gold of lightweight is not really a solution to everything too, so even if you, I don't know, play full gold, which will cost you a fortune really, the gold has only 235 penetration, so it's not enough to fight super armored tanks reliably. IS-4, Maus, Moisin, even tier 8 VK-100. Type 4 and Type 5 heavy, E100, even E75 and VK4502B, all those tanks can be tricky targets to penetrate, even with gold. You have to shoot the side of them perpendicularly to penetrate reliably. Also, base .42 accuracy ruins sniping and aiming for weak spots, so the best way to use Lightweight's gun is to shoot on the move and flank. Dynamic fight against enemy lights and mediums, those fights are always good for your tank thanks to your gun handling, and great mobility will let you flank enemy heavies quickly, make a pair of shots in their sides and retreat. Another small thing to add, which is also important, is the ammo capacity. You will lack ammo from time to time if you like to shoot a lot in lightweight, like I do for example. So you better keep an eye on your ammo, and sometimes you'll have to think if you should shoot or maybe wait for a better moment to deal damage with less risk. So if we make a conclusion, T-54 Lightweight is a great aggressive scout, extremely mobile and comfortable to drive with great gun handling, which makes it comfortable for mid-range fights, snapshots, quick beacon shoot hits, flavored with relatively good turret, but limited in penetration, which forces it to target weakly armored enemies in the first place. Lightweight is a great light and medium destroyer and aggressive scout, a great flanker which lives in motion, which requires to be played aggressively. But of course you need to keep your head cool and remember about limited ammo, limited penetration and poor accuracy. Lightweight can deal tons of damage, but your damage will be proportional to the covered distance in the battle. Motion, 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 never stop, this is what Lightweight is all about. So if this video was interesting for you, I would really appreciate if you liked it, it will help to promote this video a bit. Also you can share this video with your friends to tell them about Lightweight, which is really great after rebalance. Thank you for watching guys, and see you next time.